think right now the most current ideas are about interaction with other people. Living in the city means to live together with other people. The problem right now is we spent the last 10 years sitting in front of our computers, spent the time with Facebook, but now it comes to the point again, I think, where we should meet real people.
Well, I think what we will hear tonight and what most people will be trying to push forward is, as I actually did say, is to work together and to try to not see other people as competition and to let go of this idea that we have to be better and more successful than everybody else, and instead see, okay, how can I be better together with everybody else, and what can we do together to really make it a livable place for everyone. And I think that's basically the only idea worth spreading, right? Like, how can we live together in a society that is comfortable for all, including, the planet.
I think there's a lot of talk going on urban cultures and public spaces, and there's a lot of very positive talk going on about them, and I think there are key messages to this positive, to this hopeful talk, sort of asking for participatory, inclusive and democratic cities. But I would invite everyone really to combine this hope with a critical understanding of the process in which we are in. Because without a sort of critique of existing structural constraints, existing discriminations, existing violations of human rights in public spaces and in design process, we can't actually strive really in the present, for a more participatory and more inclusive and more democratic public space. So first an understanding, and based on that understanding, a counteraction, a counter-development, and actually a sort of counter-research on contemporary structural conditions, basically.
But essentially participatory placemaking, I think. Being aware that developers do things for short-term gain and short-term interests, but really, by and large, people have a much more longer-term commitment to cities. And cities are very important because they're the most enduring of the artifacts that mankind creates, for better or worse. So there are all the little different strategies and processes that we ourselves can play a role in are actually more important than maybe we think. And it's perhaps to do with changing a little bit of mentality, from going from being consumer to being more of a someone who is feels that they can be strategic themselves, be more conscious about playing a role.